A Merry Christmas from myself and from Brad at Young Life International. We are thankful this Christmas for so much. We are thankful for the partnership with so many local churches, big idea churches, that made it possible in this last year to impact the life of young people and their families by doing things like the food runs, where we were able to collect the food from them and take them and share them with the work that churches have been doing to feed those in need in our community. We're thankful for the space that we've had in churches and in halls to run craft clubs and to run Friday socials, even at the hardest times when it's been so difficult to have any kind of social contact at all. Thank you for making it possible to make the space where we could run these things effectively to keep that vital network attached with young people in this area. We're so grateful that Stage and Slam could happen in the form of mini Stage and Slam this year, and that 50 local young people were able to take part here in this part of the city. Hearing the gospel, as Brad was proclaiming it, 10 years to the day from when he heard it for the first time at his first Stage and Slam. That was a special moment for us. And then we're also been very grateful that between us and the work that you did to help us, we were able to take 170 people in day trips up to camp. While residential wasn't possible for the young people, to take so many local families from southeast Edinburgh up and just have the most fantastic day up at camp in a beautiful place, on the water, in the water, and over the water in the zip line. All those precious memories, even in the middle of lockdown, are very, very special for the young people that we serve, and you've made so much of that possible.
And we're very thankful for what we were able to do through that time, but we're also very thankful that we're now seeing ourselves come out of that time. So from the start of this term, we've been able to hold in-person clubs again, where young people have been able to come along to our social stuff on Fridays, but also our clubs on Monday nights again. And we've had an average of mid-30s, early 30s of kids coming along to spend time together, to have fun together, to dress up together. We've had different themed nights and engage with the leaders and also hear the gospel in person, which has been massive and a real win for us this year. And we get some great feedback from kids and parents about how much that means to them. And it means so much more now that we've been through what we've been through, to get that in-person interaction with the kids again and to be building those relationships on a personal level. And we're looking forward to the future. In the immediate future, we'll be running an event called Ice Cream Wonderland, which is a Christmas event that we ran last year in the height of lockdown, where we had to limit it to a certain number and family groups going round in different spaces. But this year, we're hoping to take that to the next level, where we have invited over 250 people and about 50 or 60 families to come and experience this together, where we'll be serving them ice cream, we'll be holding different stalls of hot chocolate, of games, of just fun with each other for all the family to engage in, and really building those strong foundations that we can take those relationships forward into the new year. And if you want to hear more about that, if you want to bring your own family along, your kids, your grandkids, then pay attention on Facebook or talk to your local churches or contact us and we can let you know when that's going to happen, what that's about.
So our prayers for the new year, our prayers are simple. We'd really love to see a meaningful way that we can start Toasted Tuesday back up. It being so big, we've wanted to be careful with Liberton, Northfield and all our partners that are involved in that we serve them well. But there's such an excitement among the pupils, among the staff of Liberton High School to see that partnership renewed again and to see, well, a quarter of the school coming along on a weekly basis to take part. It's a big responsibility in these times, but we're really prayerfully seeking the wise way to get that back up and running. So please join us in prayer for that. We're also going to begin the process of inviting young people, hopefully for residential camping next summer, and that'll be the first summer in 3 years that we've been able to do residential camping again. There's something very meaningful about being there, away from all the distractions of home and some of the frustrations and everything else, being in a beautiful place with incredible people and just passionately hearing the gospel explained and lived out in a new way. So we'd love your prayers as we're inviting local young people to that. We're hoping that we'll have well over 50 coming to those weeks in the summer next year, as well as Stage and Slam being back again, hopefully as big as it has been in the past and making that profound impact that it makes across the whole community. And we thank you that in years gone by, you have been so faithful in your fundraising towards those days. We hope that we will be able to have fundraising events that we can invite you so that we can get as many young people as possible in track with the gospel, the love of Jesus for them. And this Christmas, that's our prayer for you, is that this is a time that we think of others as well as ourselves, and that we give as well as receiving, and we welcome God himself among us, and we celebrate the change that he brings in his time with us. And that's our prayer for you, celebrating the change that Jesus has already made and continues to make. Thank you from Young Life International.